A family forever changed in a single Sunday afternoon. Footage from the scene showing the sheer terror on Selena Fisher's face after finding her younger brother, sister, and two in-laws unconscious inside of an apartment.
I really tried to wake him up, and
terror still haunting this older sister 2 days later. She recounts these moments exclusively with Fox 31, hoping to set the record straight.
I've never been in a situation like this. My brother's gone.
Fisher says she was at work Sunday when she got a call from her mom around 2:30 in the afternoon. Her mom asking her to check on her little siblings because they weren't answering the phone, and that wasn't normal.
I called 911 when I got in that apartment, and I screamed, and my sister was on the floor too, and she sat up.
Her sister, Cora Marquez, now in the hospital, the only surviving adult from the scene. Her brother, 24-year-old Samuel Marquez, and his spouse, 28-year-old Karina Rodriguez, didn't make it.
I kept saying my brother's name, and he wasn't responding. Like, none of them were responding.
Fisher found their little baby girl, just 4 months old, inside in the other room.
She was awake, and she was crying a little bit.
Now Fisher says the baby is okay and with family who's determined to raise her knowing how special her parents were.
It was a tragic accident. Like, I don't want people out there to think that they're horrible people and bad parents, because they're not bad parents.
See, this is what I don't like. Once somebody dies or once somebody, whatever, overdoses, everybody wants to start crying and all this stuff. But there's no point in crying, because first and foremost, you knew them people was doing drugs. You knew that. You knew what type of drugs they was doing. You knew they had a drug problem. All of that. But no, at the particular moment when they was alive, you didn't care enough to try to help them. That's the thing. People don't even care enough to try to help people who be on drugs. Now I understand if you try to help somebody and you helped them and they got clean, and then all of a sudden they fell off, and you helped them again, they got clean, they fell off. Then you helped them again, they got clean, you fell off. I understand that you let them go, but don't sit up here and be on the news crying. And, you know what it was. You know what they was in there doing. And honestly, I ain't even trying to be all hateful and hurtful, but we're gonna talk about the truth. We're gonna tell the truth. The sister on the news, she looked like she ain't been clean that long her damn self. And that's unfortunate. And then you got the kids and all that stuff in there. That's what I'm saying. People be so selfish that they don't even care the effect that they drug addiction has on other people, including their children, including their family members and stuff like that. Me personally, I don't have respect for drug abusers. Now there's a difference in people who really have who have an addiction problem because it's a disease, and there's a difference between people who just want to get high. Because regardless of what people's talking about, everybody doesn't have that disease of addiction as far as drug addiction. Some people just do it because they like to do it. Some people do it because they can't help themselves. It is what it is. So I remember back in the 80s and 90s, whenever they didn't even label the drug addict, the crackhead, they didn't even label the addiction, they didn't label that as an addiction or something that can't be helped. They just said, oh, simply, they're smoking crack, they're drug abusers, they're crack addicts, throw them in jail. Now, the meth, the heroin, all the pills, and all that extra stuff, now they want to so-called say, oh, okay, well, it's a disease that they can't help themselves with. No, they can help themselves. They just choose not to help themselves. They like the feeling of being high. They like the feeling of being in a whole new reality, in a whole new headspace. So me personally, I feel sorry for the little kids and stuff, of course, because they don't know what's going on. Once they grow up and start, exploring the world, they will understand a lot of what's going on. But right now, they don't understand what's going on. But for them people who are 28, 29, I don't feel sorry for them, because they knew what they was doing. They knew they got high, whatever it was, because whatever it was, it was more than weed, I tell you that much, for them to overdose and die. They either popping pills, heroin, meth, they doing something. So I don't feel sorry for them. Nope, because they knew better. You know what I'm saying? So, but leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know if you know people that are on drugs, and if you do know people that are on drugs, what have you done to help them? And have you given up on helping people that are on drugs? Me personally, if you on drugs and if you on drugs and you can't control your high, you can't do that. Stay from around me. Don't come around me. You know what I'm saying? Do not come around me at all. So I don't do drugs. I don't drink. So I don't need nobody around me who's doing drugs. You know what I'm saying? So, but also we upload daily on this channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And then when you turn post notifications on, make sure you click on all. That way you get every notification when we drop a video. If you do not click on all, that will not be sending you every notification whenever I drop a video. So, and that's that, man. People crazy with this drug epidemic. Drug epidemic been here. It's just now they're trying to label it as a disease more so than anything. But a drug epidemic been here. Just remember that.